everyone, welcome. I'm Abby and today we have an intermediate vinyasa flow. So when we say kind of intermediate, it means we'll be moving a little bit quicker today, less kind of cueing through postures, less direction and maybe some option if you are feeling for it for a few more kind of challenging asanas. So if you are ready, let's get started, and we're actually going to begin standing at the top of our mat today. So grab any props that you might want to use, maybe a block, and I will meet you at the top of your mat. Okay, so starting today in our Tadasana. Option to have the feet hips width or maybe big toes together, a little bit of space between the heels. Roll the shoulders back, palms forward, softly close the eyes. Taking a few moments, as always, to ground down, to arrive into this space today. Start with a few really nice big deep breaths. As you inhale, lengthen through the spine, through the crown of the head. As you exhale, soften the shoulder blades down the back. A couple more like that, big breath in. Start to bring your awareness into your body today. How are we feeling? What is going on there physically? Noticing any areas that maybe just need a little bit of an extra attention today. But also notice any areas that already feel pretty good. We have a tendency to go towards little problems or issues in the body. But check in today. What feels good? What feels strong? What feels open? Taking a few more deep breaths. Feel really supported through all four corners of your feet. Feel strong through the legs. Let's bring a little bit of engagement into Mula Bandha, pelvic floor. And we start by letting go of any expectations for our physical or mindfulness practice today. Let whatever comes, come. Let whatever goes, go. Okay, bringing one hand to the belly, one hand to the chest. Let's take a big releasing breath. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. Eyes open, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, dive it down, Uttanasana. Inhale, chest lifts halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Take a step back. Lower the knees. Untuck the toes. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the sit bones, drop belly. Exhale, reverse. A couple of rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, lift. Adding in any extra little movements here that feel good. Exhale, reverse. Dome the back. Two more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reverse. Last one there. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, find that neutral spine. Exhale, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog, hips move up and back. Find your movement. 3 deep breaths. Maybe the pedal of the feet, maybe the shake of the head. Last one there. Inhale, high on the toes, look towards the top of your mat. A few little steps or a light jump. Make your way there. Lift the chest, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll all the way to standing. Reach the arms up. Exhale, Tadasana, hands through heart center, palms forward. Inhale, lift. Surya A now, full variation. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, plant the hands, step or a little jump back. We come to our high plank, knees or toes as you lower. Inhale, lift. Open the back. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 breaths this time. Again, continue with movement if it feels good. Really twist, pedal the feet. Inhale, high on the toes. Exhale, knees soften, look forward. Again, a step or a light jump. Top of your mat, lift the chest. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Push down through the feet, rise all the way up. Maybe a little back bend. Exhale, Tadasana. Last round there. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, dive it down. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, hands plant a step or a jump back through your vinyasa knees or chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Starting to feel a little bit more heat in the body. Have a check-in, what's going on. Remember, we have child's pose. We can come to the knees whenever we need today, or any resting posture, any stretches you want to add into the flow. Make the flow completely your own. So add in, take away. Okay, inhale, come high onto the toes. Exhale, soften the knees, a step or a jump to the top of the mat. Lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll to standing. Reach the arms up at the top again. Option 2, take a little back bend. Exhale, Asana. Hands by the sides, palms forward. Take a roll back of the shoulders. One big breath. Maybe open the mouth, let it go. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, come onto the left toes. And then next inhale, left knee comes in towards the chest. Really active through the right leg. We hold for one breath. Take an inhale. Exhale, left foot comes back, warrior 3. Option to keep the arms reaching forward if you prefer, hands to heart center. Long line of energy all the way from fingertips to the back heel. One more breath in. Exhale, lower the left foot down to the mat. Inhale, high lunge. Reach the arms up, roll the shoulder blades back. One breath. Let it go. Inhale, reach. Exhale, take the arms out wide, sweep the arms forward, and then start to straighten right leg, bend left leg. Find the balance, gaze is forward. One more breath in, one more breath out. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, softly lower the back knee down towards the mat, low lunge. Untuck the toes. Inhale, reach the fingertips high. Exhale, start to sweep the right arm all the way back. Option hand to lower back, or option right hand towards the left leg. Lift and lengthen through the chest. Really opening up. Maybe the gaze goes up. One more big breath in. And then exhale, look forward. Start to lower the left hand down towards your mat. Reach the right arm high, twisted half split. Flex the right toes. Option to bring hand to a block. Open towards the right side. Pull right leg back into the hip socket. And again, maybe that gaze goes up. Holding it there, just one more breath. So moving pretty quick today. Take an inhale to reach. As you exhale, look down towards the mat, tuck the back toes. See if you can start to hover the left knee off the mat. One breath. And then we're going to twist towards the left into our prasarita, or wide fold. So bring all 10 toes to face in, heels face out. Hands towards the mat or a block. Take an inhale, lift and lengthen through the chest. Exhale into your fold. Option to go for that grab of the big toes. Relax the crown of the head in the direction of the mat. 2 more deep breaths. With those exhales, try and soften down. Last one. On your next inhale, halfway lift. Hands come out towards the sides. And then peel the chest all the way up. Come onto the right heel and then turn the right toes to face the front of the mat. Take a big breath in. Exhale, warrior 2. Bend into that right knee. Inhale, reach the arms up, connect the palms. Exhale, warrior 2. Bend into right knee. Inhale, reach. Maybe the gaze goes up, right leg straightens. Exhale, bend. Last one here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend into right knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Take that right arm all the way up and over. Big stretch through the right side body. Option to bind or left hand down the left leg. One more big breath in. And then exhale, take the hands down, frame the right foot, come onto the back toes. Sweep the right leg back. Option for a single leg vinyasa as we lower down. Inhale, lift the chest, come into your cobra or up dog. Exhale, waves us back to downward facing dog. Big breaths. Take a moment to pause, to catch the breath. Just slow it down, maybe close the eyes. Last one. Okay, left side, when you're ready, inhale, look forward, high on the toes. Exhale, soften the knees, a step or a little jump towards the top of your mat, lift the chest. Exhale, take your fold. Inhale, root to rise, push down through the feet, peel the body all the way up, reach the arms up, maybe a back bend. Exhale, hands through heart center to Asana. Take a breath. Again, allow the body to adjust to standing. Just take a moment to reset. And then we go for the other side. So left foot is going to stay rooting down into the mat. Take an inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, come onto right toes. Find your drishti, your gazing point. Inhale, right knee comes into chest. We squeeze into the left glute as we try and keep that long line all the way from left toes to the fingertips. One more big breath in. Exhale, warrior three. So we start to send the right leg back. And again, you can keep arms forward, or if you prefer, hands to heart center. Try and internally rotate through the right hip. One more big breath in. Exhale, high lunge. Step the right toes back as controlled as we can. And then inhale, settle into that lunge. So reach the arms up. Big breath in. Exhale, let it go. One more inhale to reach. Exhale, sweep the arms around and forward. Start to straighten left leg now, bend into right leg. Find that balance. That right knee goes as low as we can. One more breath. Inhale, high lunge, bend into left leg. Exhale, lower the right knee. Untuck toes. Inhale, reach fingertips high. Exhale, left hand starts to sweep backwards. Hand to lower back, hand towards the right leg or hand towards the right heel. Lift and lengthen through the chest. Try and relax into head and neck. And have this sensation of lifting rather than bending. So really reaching up tall. One more big breath in. And then exhale, sweep it forward. Right hand lowers to the mat as we straighten the left leg. Twisted half split. Maybe gazing up towards the left hand. Flex the left toes. Pull left foot or left leg back into the hip socket. Breathe. One more. Look down towards the mat, tuck the back toes. See if we can hover the back knee for one breath. And then start to twist towards the right, turn all 10 toes in and turn the heels slightly out. Take an inhale, lift and lengthen the chest. Exhale into your prasarita. So option this time, hands roughly in line with the heels of the feet, edging the crown of the head down towards your mat. With each exhale, see if you can soften down, hinge at the hips, weight into the balls of the feet. If you're pretty comfortable there, you have got the option of maybe coming onto the toes and taking your tripod headstand. It's just an option. We're here for 2 more breaths. If you have come into your headstand, we start to lower with control. We meet back in the fold. And then everybody inhale, lift the chest halfway. Hands come all the way out to the side. Squeeze the inner thighs, peel the body up. Look towards that left foot. Come onto the left heel. Turn the left toes to face the front of the mat. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior two. Take a breath. Inhale, straighten left leg, reach the arms up. Connect hands to prayer. Exhale, warrior two, maybe a little lower. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. And then inhale, reach. Reverse your warrior. Left arm lifts. Option, bind. Option, right hand reaches down the right leg. Either way, we stretch through left side. One more big breath in. And then exhale, release. Hands come to frame the left foot. Turn onto back toes. Your vinyasa. Option to go for that single leg as we lower with control. Inhale, lift for your back bend, cobra or up dog. Exhale, waves us back. to downward facing dog. Big breaths. Maybe inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. 2 more. Okay, when you're ready, this is a good point as well. If you're feeling like you want to stop, pause, catch the breath, you can drop into your child's pose, or option now is to come into our dolphin. So we lower the forearms down towards the mat. For some of us, that's going to feel not great. You can bring the palms together. That might create a little bit more space, just depends on your shoulders. See which one feels better. Okay, once we are there, breathe, send the chest back, really push down through the forearms and then try and relax through head and neck. Option, we stay where we are or we start to walk the feet in a little bit. And then we inhale, lift the left leg up, come high onto the right toes. We hold. 1 breath. If we went for that side, we lower. Next inhale, right leg lifts. 1 breath. And then everybody, right foot lowers down to the mat. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower the knees down towards the mat. Sit back onto the heels, sweep the legs behind. Child's pose. So if you're already there, we'll all come to meet together for a few breaths. Relax the arms. Relax the forehead down towards your mat. Allow the breath to slow, to steady. Notice what happens in the pause. Try and keep the attention on the body, on the breath. Okay. When you're ready, reach the arms forward. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bend into the right knee, open into the right hip whilst trying as best we can to keep the shoulders squared. Take 1 more big breath in, come high on the left toes. And then exhale, look forward. Step the right foot towards the right thumb. Walk the fingertips forward, lift the left leg. Option standing split, option Ardha Chandrasana or half moon. Right hand stays towards the mat, about a foot ahead of the right foot. The more in line it is with the right foot, the more challenging that's going to be. So you could take it out about a foot to the side. And then maybe we start to peel the chest towards the left. Option there, if you're pretty comfortable and you want a little more today, you could hover the right hand, or you could bend into the back leg and maybe left hand goes for the grab of the inside or outside of left foot. Taking the gaze up is going to challenge that balance, and remember, wherever we get to today, doesn't matter. If you're kind of looking at these options and thinking, absolutely not, that's fine, we're here, we're moving, we're breathing, doesn't matter where we get to. Oh, 1 last breath. If you went for the grab of the foot, release with control, and then everybody look down towards the mat. We're going to bend into right knee, step the left foot all the way to the back of your mat and spin the back heel down. Inhale, bring it up through your warrior 2, and then exhale, look towards the left foot, Skandasana, bend into left knee. Option hands to heart center. Hold it, 1 breath. Inhale, warrior 2, back towards the front of the mat, hands or no hands. Exhale when we arrive there. Inhale, reach and reverse. Exhale, extended side angle, forearm either down towards the thigh or right hand to a block or to the inside or outside of the foot. Lift the left arm overhead, big breath. Inhale, reverse warrior, take it all the way back. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale there. Exhale, left hand lowers down towards the mat. Come onto back toes. Spin onto the pinky toe of the back foot and then sweep the right leg up and over. Wild thing. Right toes come behind. We lift through the chest. Squeeze into the glutes and hips, relax the head. One last breath. And then look down towards the mat. Right hand comes to join. Find your high plank. Again, option to take that single leg. Inhale. Exhale through your vinyasa. Inhale. Downward facing dog. We are almost there with this practice. So take a breath. Take a moment to reset. Again, maybe take those inhales through the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. Give the head a good shake out. Okay, final push here today. When you're ready, inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, bend into that left knee, open into hip space. Pause. One breath. Inhale, high on the right toes. Exhale, look forward. Left foot somewhere towards the left thumb. Start to walk the fingertips forward, lift the right leg, half moon. Open the right arm up towards the ceiling. Again, you could bring your block in, left hand to a block. Maybe the gaze goes up. You could have a play around with hovering the left hand, with grabbing the right foot. Wherever we are, just make sure that we are still breathing. Kind of easy to forget when we're doing all of these challenging postures. So breathe deeply. That is kind of the whole point. It's the main part of this practice. Okay, one more breath. If you've gone for the grab of the foot, release with control. Start to soften through left leg. We'll step that right leg all the way to the back of the mat. Spin the back heel down. Come through your warrior two. Look towards the back foot. Skandasana, right side. Bend into right leg. Breathe. One more. Warrior two on your inhale. So sweep it forward. Exhale there. Inhale, reverse warrior. Take it all the way up and back. Exhale, extended side angle. 2 breaths. Your variation. Lengthen through right side. Last one. Inhale, reverse it. Take it all the way back. Try and keep that deep bend through left knee. Exhale, extended side angle. Last one. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, look down towards the mat. Right hand lowers. Come onto the back toes. Left arm lifts. Wild thing. Spin onto the pinky toe side of right foot. Sweep the left leg up and over. And then lift the chest. Squeeze the glutes. Relax the head. Nice. One more breath. And then left hand comes down to the mat. Your variation of plank, knees, toes, single leg as we lower through our vinyasa. We meet back in downward facing dog. Again, big breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. Okay, final little bit of this practice. When you're ready, and again, of course, there is child's pose if that's where you're feeling for right now. I kind of am, but I'm going to do this. So when you're ready, coming down one more time, dolphin pose. Again, your variation, maybe hands to heart center. Nope, that's wrong. Maybe hands to the center of your mat. We'll keep the forearms parallel. Okay, option. We stay in our dolphin pose. We can go for those leg lifts one more time. If you would like to, here it is time for a little bit of pincha play. So whatever you are feeling for, if you're feeling for a little bit of pincha, don't know if I can do it today. We maybe take a few little kick-ups. You could come to a wall as well. We're just here for maybe 4 to 5 breaths. So maybe have a few goes if that's something that you want to explore today. If not, we stay in this dolphin or again take a rest. Let's take 2 more breaths wherever you are. If you're in your pincha, maybe start to think about coming down. And then let's everybody meet back in dolphin. Big breath in. Exhale, lower the knees. Untuck the toes. Sweep the arms back. Close knees, child's pose. Maybe taking a little rock from side to side. Relax into the body now. Take a moment for a big well done. You made it. We're almost coming towards the end of our practice, so let the breath lead the way. Let the breath ease you towards stillness, towards slowness. Each breath that we take becomes a little bit longer, a little bit deeper than the last. Couple more. Okay, when you're ready, inhale, reach the arms forward, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee towards the right wrist. Come into your pigeon. Wiggle the left leg back. Take a moment to get comfortable there. Bring in any props that you might want to use, maybe a block underneath the right hip. Take a big breath in, lengthen chest. If it feels good for you, as you exhale, we walk it down. Relax through the upper body. And again, bring it back to the breath. Try and keep hips squared off towards the mat as best we can. Notice, again, as we slow down, notice what's happening in the body. Notice any sensations through that outer hip space. Notice if we're holding on, if we're clenching into the face, into shoulders. Every exhale, just try and let go. 2 more breaths. When you're ready, if you've come down, slowly walk the hands in. Take a moment to pause, lift the chest. Option to stay there, or maybe we start to bend into left leg. Pull that left heel towards you. Maybe we stay there. Or we reach the left fingertips forward, right fingertips come behind, we find a twist. Option right hand grabs the outside of the left foot. You might stay there. Final variation, you could come down onto the left forearm. Focus on the twist, and then stretching into that left hip flexor, and then into the chest, into the back. Breathe. 2 more. Nice. If we went for the grab of the foot, we release with control. Right hand circles all the way forward, left hand down to the mat, tuck the back toes. Inhale, downward facing dog. Take a little pedal through center. Next breath in, lift the left leg. Exhale, left knee to left wrist. Pigeon pose. Take your time. Wiggle the right leg back. Inhale, chest lifts. Option to fold on your exhale. Notice any little differences, imbalances in the body now as we start to slow right down into our stretches. It's quite normal. We are in balance as humans. We do lots of things kind of one-sided. But through our yoga practice, we just get to know these little kind of things that we have in our body, these little habits. Maybe over time we start to balance those out. But for now, again, just allow yourself to relax as best we can into this posture. Soften through the head, the neck, the shoulders. Every breath eases the body down. Last 2 there. When you're ready, slowly, if we came down, walk it back onto the hands. Again, option to pause, lifting the chest, or start to bend in the right leg. Right fingertips come in front, left fingertips move behind. Maybe the left hand grabs towards the outside of the left ankle or foot. We stay there in the twist, or come down onto right forearm. Open that left shoulder up towards the left side, towards the ceiling. Maybe the gaze goes up there as well. And you choose, obviously, the more you pull back into that back leg, right leg, the more stretch you're going to feel through the right hip flexor, through the right quad. 2 more breaths. If we grabbed hold of the foot, let go with control, sweep that left arm all the way over, right hand comes down to the mat, tuck the back toes, inhale, downward facing dog. 1 breath. And then looking towards the top of your mat, inhale, come high onto the toes, soften the knees, take your few little steps, or maybe a jump through, and we come to seated, and then we are just going to roll it all the way down. So bring the knees with you, roll onto your back, take a little rock from side to side. Last thing we'll do today, 2 rounds of back bend. So I'm going to go for bridge pose and then wheel. See where you're at, see what you're feeling for. You could go for supported bridge for both. If you want to bring a block or bolster underneath you, you could go for bridge for both. You could go for wheel, forearm wheel, whatever you are fancying in your practice today. But I'll cue bridge and wheel. So bringing the soles of the feet down to the mat. When you are ready, take a big breath in. Start to peel the hips up. Little tilt of the pelvis towards you, active through the glutes and hamstrings. Option 2, wiggle shoulder to shoulder and interlace the hands underneath. Push the chest up. Maybe even coming onto toes. Last 2 breaths. And then lower with control. Take a little drop of the knees from side to side. Round 2, bringing the soles of the feet back down to the mat, either bridge pose, 1 more time, supported bridge, or we bring the hands behind the head. Take a big breath. And then push down through the hands, bring it all the way up into your wheel pose. Good, Vinyasana, really trying to squeeze into the glutes, so try and keep thighs parallel. Lift and lengthen chest through that space, relax the head and neck. If you're feeling for a little bit more today, we're going to push down through the right hand, come on to left fingertips, option to bring left hand to heart center. If we went for that one, lower the left hand down, come on to right fingertips, right hand to heart center. And then release. 1 more breath in your wheel pose, but of course, always coming down when you are ready to. And then we'll all meet back down on the mat. Draw knees into chest. And then shift onto your left hip. Drop the knees across to the left. Maybe extending the right arm out. You could cross the right leg over left. Maybe drop the head to the right. Deep breaths into your twist. On your next inhale, slowly through center, switch sides, move onto your right hip, drop the knees to the right. Exhale, left arm. Practice, maybe head to the left. When you're ready, coming all the way back onto your back. We're going to take a short Savasana, taking any final little movements, postures, wiggles, whatever your body needs on the way there, and then get really comfortable. So grabbing your props, your blankets, your bolsters, your layers, and just notice if you're kind of urging to move straight off your mat, just see if you can stay for at least a minute or 2. In this quiet space. When you're ready, coming all the way down. Palms maybe facing up towards the ceiling. Relax the shoulders. If you haven't already, eyes softly closed. Take a big breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Relax. It's in this pause, it's in this quiet space where we find the time to reflect, to reset. And I've been talking about it a lot recently, how so often we say, I've not got time for Savasana, I've not got time for practice. It sounds like a bit of a cliche, but yoga really does give us time. The time that we have to just stop and give our minds a little bit of a break, a little bit of a rest, allows us to be just a bit more productive when we step off the mat. We can't just keep running constantly without stopping and expect our minds to continue to function at full capacity. We need a break. So let's just stay here for a few moments longer, if you have the time. Allow everything to relax. Maybe a quick body scan all the way from the crown of the head, down your back, the legs, the toes, everything softens, just let go. Nothing to do here. Okay, feel free to stay in your Savasana for a little longer. If you'd like to move on with your day, start to find that gentle movement. A fidget of fingers, of toes, maybe a full body stretch. When you're ready, either roll in onto your side, or if you prefer, bring knees to chest, start to rock. And we will come to meet seated, eyes closed, or gaze lowered. Take a little roll of the shoulders. Bringing hands to heart center, bow in the head in Anjali Mudra. One final big releasing breath today. Inhale, open the mouth, let it go. Ending our practice with thanks, with gratitude for taking this time today, taking the time for ourselves, the time on our mat. It's not always easy to get here, but we did it. So a huge, huge thank you to yourselves. And we'll end today with Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Thank you so much, as always, for joining me for these videos, for these practices. I really hope you enjoyed it. Any feedback, any comments, please do drop them below. And if you could take a moment to subscribe, I really, really appreciate that. But yes, thank you once more and enjoy the rest of your day, your week, and I hope to practice with you again here really soon. Thank you.